Ah, come on. If only there was a solution for this. The water bottles are too big.
What's up, my friends? Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Hope you are all doing well. And yes, today we are doing an install in which we are solving the issue for your large drink vessels, much like a 32-ounce flask here. So, as many of you have probably seen already out on the forums, and yes, there have been a couple of videos also on the TacomaCup. And this is a product from ZPrecision that they've been working on for some time, which is very, very cool. It is going to solve a lot of those issues for those large drink vessels. Now, a lot of research has gone into this product, and they have finally kind of come up with the right plastic material that looks and feels very OEM, and it will even utilize the center drink separator or holder, whatever that little center insert is. You can use that little center divider as well for separating or kind of holding in your large drink vessels. So let's go ahead and unbox this, and I'll show you how to get this install done. All right, here we got the box from ZPrecision, and as we open it up, it does come nicely wrapped. I've already unwrapped this, but as you can see here, this is the new TacomaCup holder. You should be able to tell there just how large these openings are compared to the stock. And we'll do a quick comparison once I pull the stock little drink holder out of this. It does come stamped up here with ZPrecision, their logo, and on the back it's also kind of stamped. Yeah, this is very good material here that I really like. And as you can see here, there are going to be 6 locations that we're going to attach it to. So let's go ahead and jump on into the Tacoma and get this install going. All right, now as we enter the Tacoma, we are going to be removing the front cup holders. This mod is also only currently for the automatic transmission, not the manual. So keep that in mind, but we are going to be removing this entire center console. So I'm going to start by undoing our shift knob. So just push down to disengage that, and then you can just spin your shift knob off. I have a Miso Customs chrome delete, so we're going to go ahead and remove that because this whole section is going to come up. Next, we'll go into the center console. I'm going to move my organizing tray, and if you need to get one of those, check out Manfrotto.us. I do have a link to that. Next up, we're going to be popping this back section off so that way we can actually get underneath it. First off, you can grab underneath the emergency brake, and you can pop that to help remove that. And then if you need, make sure you grab yourself a little pry tool to help get under the rest of your trim here. So that way it helps you pop that up and out. Now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and lift this all the way up. But be careful, because up under here there is a connection point that we're going to disconnect. So we'll go ahead and just pop this all the way off. And as we come up underneath, here's that connection right here. So what we're going to want to do is we're just going to want to push in the tab. And disconnect that. Now we should be able to lift this whole thing up. Go ahead and pull the e-brake just a little bit more. We should be able to get up underneath. Now, if you want, you can actually remove the boot completely from this point, or you can flip this upside down if you have enough play to get to the 6 screws that are holding the stock cup holder in. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like this, so that way I'm not having to necessarily fight putting this all the way back on. And I'll go ahead and grab a Phillips screwdriver so that way I can undo this. All right, so as mentioned before, we have 6 screws. One here, one in the middle, one down on the bottom, one up in the top corner here. We've got one out here, and then the last one there. So we're going to go ahead and take Phillips head screwdriver and undo those 6. Now we have all 6. This whole thing should just remove. Man, that thing's seen better days. But we can go ahead and remove the centerpiece because we'll be able to use this in the new cup holder. All right, so here we have just kind of the size comparison. I'll go ahead and remove that centerpiece again. Here's a size comparison between the stock, which is on the right, and the ZPrecision cup holder, the TacomaCup, as they're calling it. So check out the size difference. Obviously, you can definitely tell that they can definitely hold much larger items without too much fuss. I mean, even though this 25-ounce flask can kind of fit in there, it doesn't actually sit all the way to the bottom, which is kind of annoying. But in here, it will, which is really nice. And then we can take the centerpiece if we need to, throw that in the center. Well, that might be a little tight for the really big cups, but that actually, will hold the 25-ounce pretty well. All right, let's go ahead and get this installed. All right, now one thing that ZPrecision says to do, just to help make sure that you have plenty of space in here for the new cup holder, is to actually loosen this screw here with a Phillips head again. Loosen it up and then push it back as far as you can towards the shift lever, and then tighten it back up again. And just hand tighten it. It is plastic, so you don't want to strip that at all. Now we're ready to install the ZPrecision cup holder back in. This is the front, so just make sure that the logo is actually facing that direction. The way you can tell is you'll have 3 that are fairly equally spaced, one that's not equally spaced. This will face toward the shift lever, and that's how you'll line up all your screw holes. Then just go ahead and put the screws back in. All right, now that we have the cup holder reinstalled, we can go ahead and reverse the steps. If you did take off the emergency shift knob boot, go ahead and slide that back on. We'll go ahead and just kind of guide this back together. Now, make sure to line up your shift lever boot as well, and don't forget to reattach the clip underneath there. Yeah, so we don't want to catch the boot on the peg there, so we'll go ahead and just start lining this back up. And we'll pop in the front, go down through the sides, and make sure that it's clipped in all the way, and then just settle everything back on there. Make sure we get our Miso Customs chrome delete, throw the shift knob back on there, get that lined up, pop that back on. Get the organizing tray back in there, and there we have it. The ZPrecision large TacomaCup installed, and it looks like factory, basically how it should come from the factory. Well, my friends, that's going to wrap it up for this install on the ZPrecision TacomaCup modification. It is an interior mod, one that I have been kind of wanting to do for some time now. I haven't done a whole lot of interior mods, but if you would like to check out some other modifications that I have done on the truck, be sure to check out the card up here. Let me know what you guys think of this mod down in the comment section below. Is it something that you guys are looking at? Is it a necessary upgrade? I don't know. I like having plenty of water or beverage when I'm out on the trail, so definitely having a spot to place my large 32-ounce flasks are very ideal, so it works out for me. But let me know if it's something you guys are interested in checking out. I will leave a link in the description box below where you guys can pick this up. There are a couple of retailers that are also offering. I'll mention one or two down in the description box below. Thank you again for joining me on this install. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like these, be sure to smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Click that bell for notifications for whenever I upload next. And be sure to check out mumphy.us. It is kind of all things Mumphy. I also have a full mod list over there for all the mods that you see on my Tacoma. If they interest you at all, be sure to jump over there. I have direct links to where you guys can pick those up. So thank you again for joining me on this install. I appreciate you guys sticking around for all these videos. Thank you so much. And with that, we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.